So, the Drupal world is right in the middle of this massive AI revolution. But honestly, there's a problem, kind of brewing just under the surface. In this explainer, we're going to unpack the new DrupalForge Blueprint for AI-ready hosting, and we're going to see how it's tackling the biggest challenges that developers are facing today.
Let's just kick things off with a number that might actually surprise you. As of February 2026, we're talking over 11,000 live Drupal sites already running AI modules in production. I mean, this isn't some trend that's years away. It's happening right now, and the demand for AI-powered experiences it's absolutely exploding.
Okay, but that explosion brings up a really important question. While thousands of sites are jumping on the AI bandwagon, there's this hidden story of complexity and cost. You see, getting AI to work is one thing, but hosting it efficiently and affordably, well, that is the real challenge we're unpacking today.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll dig into the new AI challenge developers are up against. Then, we'll dive into the DrupalForge Blueprint as a potential solution, check out the toolkit it offers, and then we'll really analyze its pretty bold claim of an 80% cost reduction. And finally, we'll look at the community philosophy that's really driving this whole thing.
Okay, let's dive right into our first section, the new AI challenge. Because as a lot of people are finding out the hard way, plugging AI into your stack is a lot harder than it might look on the surface. Wow, I mean, this number really puts the problem in perspective, doesn't it? A staggering 95% of IT leaders are pointing their finger at integration as the main roadblock. So it's not that people don't want to use AI or that they lack ideas, it's the sheer technical difficulty of getting all the pieces to talk to each other smoothly.
So what does integration issues actually mean in the real world? Well, it pretty much boils down to three big hurdles. First, there's complex orchestration. The total headache of trying to manually wrangle modern infrastructure like AWS's Elastic Kubernetes service. Second, there's what the source calls the hosting tax, those crazy high markups charged by traditional platforms. And third, friction with LLMs, which is all about the challenge of securely connecting to models from places like OpenAI or Claude. All right, we've laid out the problem. So what's the solution? This is where the DrupalForge model steps in, and it offers a totally new blueprint for AI-ready hosting. So how does this blueprint actually help you? Well, it's got instant AI staging, which lets you deploy environments in literally seconds, not hours. It uses pre-built blueprints, so you can skip all that boring, tedious manual setup. And, super importantly, it's built for cost efficiency to help you avoid that dreaded hosting tax, all while running on a modern tech stack without you needing to be some kind of cloud guru.
Okay, so that's the big idea, right? But what does this actually look like in practice? Let's get our hands dirty and look at the actual AI-ready toolkit. The whole workflow is designed to be just super simple. You pick a blueprint, say the Drupal CMS AI template, you hit deploy, and boom, it spins up in under a minute. And you can start playing around with it right away because it comes with built-in AI keys with a small spending limit. You don't even have to plug in your own API accounts just to get started. How cool is that? And here's the kicker. You can try all of this out without spending a dime. There are free 30-day trials for the main Drupal CMS AI template, a starter kit for Drupal 11, a headless template for all you Next.js developers, and even ready-made blueprints for specific industries like government or events. It's all about making it easier for people to innovate.
This brings us to a point that's on everyone's mind, especially if you're running an agency or an IT department: the cost. So let's really dig into this 80% cost reduction claim and figure out the financial impact of this model.
80%. The source claims that's the typical cost savings for organizations that switch from a traditional PaaS provider to a hybrid model like this one. Yeah, 80%. That's a massive number. We're talking about something that could totally change the financial game for running and scaling your AI-powered websites.
So you're probably asking, how is that even possible? Well, this shows the big difference. The old, traditional model is all about high markups, locking you in with a vendor, and tons of billable hours just to get set up. The hybrid model, it flips that script. You use your own cloud account, so you're only paying the base costs. It's driven by the community, not just profits, and provisioning is instant, freeing maintainers from, as the source puts it, the tyranny of chasing billable hours.
But this whole blueprint, it's not just about the tech or the money. The final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle is really about philosophy. It's about something more than just code. It's about the human and community side of things.
The core idea here is something called peer-to-peer hosting, and it's basically a model where you combine real technical expertise with a spirit of community. The whole point isn't just to sell you something. It's about building a space where developers feel empowered to share what they know and make the tools better for everybody.
And get this, it's not just for the super experienced pros. The model really tries to empower the entire community. It offers zero-code options for beginners, so pretty much anyone can build a site. For the pros, it's got cloud development environments. I mean, a full-blown VS Code environment right in your browser. It's all about providing free, accessible resources to make the whole Drupal ecosystem that much stronger.
So after all that, what's the big takeaway? As we're looking at the landscape, success in the digital world is being redefined. Look, it's not enough to just have AI features anymore. The real win is about how quickly and how cost-effectively you can develop, deploy, and scale them. And all this leaves us with one last, kind of big question to think about. This blueprint offers one possible path forward, and it really raises the idea that maybe, just maybe, the most sustainable and innovative future for open source software is one that's built first on community collaboration, and not just on commerce. What do you think?